So the point I'm trying to make is I am very close to New Jersey. And I can attest that New Jersey drivers are some of the worst. My cousin's from New Jersey, so sorry, cuz, if you're watching this, you're the exception. But yeah, some of your statesmen can't fucking drive, bro. Like some of the people in your state are just not good at this whole driving thing. Like I don't know, somewhere down the line they forgot the rules. They forgot the rules. All right, so let me get this set up because I am not in any rush. I didn't do anything. I want to plug in my charger because I know last time I was streaming, my phone actually wound up dying because it was being used as a hotspot and its entire battery got munched away before I even realized it. So let us plug in our shit so that we can begin the actual react portion of the stream. I'm going to be repeating some of the shit I said earlier because this is going to be for the YouTube. So, okay, YouTube. Okay, YouTube. This is Best of New Jersey Drivers 20 Minutes of Road Rage, Bad Drivers, and More, Part 3 by DashCam Lessons. And as someone from New York City, I can tell you that New Jersey drivers are pretty fucking bad. Pretty fucking bad. I mean, you know, that's the unfortunate reality of like making a left is that sometimes this happens, but the trucker it is a trucker's responsibility, especially considering they're driving the larger vehicle, to, you know, make sure the coast is clear before they make that maneuver. Ooh. That was a good maneuver though. That was good shit. Good shit. Good avoidance. Good avoidance. That was ooh. My chest got a little tight watching that. You know, I've said it before. I mean, and look, I extend this to pretty much anything on two wheels. Because it seems like people who drive two-wheel vehicles seem to think that just because a couple of the rules don't typically apply to them, like all the rules shouldn't apply to them. And like, you know, right here, he's already making a lane change, no signal, no checking, just, you know, everyone's got to watch out for me. Everyone's got to make sure that they don't hit me, but you know, heaven forbid I do my fucking part to not be an obstruction on the fucking road. I and the thing is, even if you don't injure the guy, you still got to stop. You still got to call the cops. You still got to file a report. Like, you know, if you're in a car, newsflash, asshole. I mean, news. What is it? Ash flash, newshole. You're probably going somewhere. You probably have a destination in mind. You're probably heading out to somewhere, and you probably have a deadline to be there. And this is gonna fuck up all your shit. But you know, these twits on two wheels, they don't think about this. They don't think about others when they do the shit they do. They just think everyone should think about them. Look down to reach for my cup as a biker entered my lane and slowed down in front of me. Oh, Newark. Wait a minute. Yeah, I know where this is. Like I know where it is. It's Newark, but like I might know what part of Newark, because I used to hang around Newark. There's some really good sandwich shops in Newark. Wrong way, dick bag. Like, like you're supposed to be here, not here. I know what you're trying to do. You're going to go here, right? You're going to go, you know, people like you are real assholes because people like you are the people who cause crashes and make all of us other drivers look bad by your ridiculous actions. Let's see if I was right and he's actually going to try to go for this exit ramp here. Yep. You know, again, it's the exact same fucking mentality of the rules shouldn't apply to me. You know you're not supposed to fucking do that. I've almost certainly been on this road before. The impromptu cutoff. What? Pick a fucking lane. You know, and look, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I let my emotions get the better of me, but try to act like a fucking adult. You know this is on purpose. There's no way this isn't on purpose. He has. Hold on. Let's back it up 10 seconds, right? All right. He has all of this open road ahead of him, and all of this open road ahead of him. If he wants to be here, he can go here and then change over, right? He doesn't have to change over right here and make this dude have to slam on the brakes. He's doing this on purpose because he's a fucking asshole. And there's I was gonna say, and he's probably gonna brake check because that's like the combo plate is the cutoff and the brake check. If I had $1 for every time I was served the cutoff and brake check combo plate, I would be rich, right? Because this particular combo plate that this guy just served up of the close cutoff and the brake check, that is like the signature move of the fucking East Coast asshole driver. Another one. Yeah, see, this is when my high beams come on and don't come off. Not only are they going to come on and not come off, but I'm going to be close enough to your ass to be able to read the fine print on your bumper sticker. Like, I'm going to be able to read where your bumper sticker was printed. You know that little thing in the corner that says printed in China, real small fucking letter? I'm going to be able to read that shit. That's how close I'm going to be with my high beam shining into your cabin if you're going to pull this kind of bullshit on me. Like, you saw all the fucking space he had in front of him. He's doing this to be an asshole. He's doing this to assert his fucking dominance like some fucking troglodyte. Yep, there go the high beams. I'd be even closer. I'd be so close to him. And again, that's the dark side of me. That's the part of me where it's like, all right, yeah, well, I'm gonna be a little bit of an asshole too. But in New York, you gotta be an asshole. There's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. You must be an asshole. It's the way of the world here. I guess this guy was behind me. He wasn't riding my ass, I'm guessing the guy was behind me. He wasn't riding my ass, or I would have moved over sooner. I mean, this is kind of. I mean, again, realistically, you should yield, but he was also sort of like partially a part of the way out. In fact, let's go back. Let's go back. Okay, so yeah, cause he turns into the lane at about the same time as the other guy pulls out of the driveway. So it's if you're gonna talk about like who was there first, well, I mean technically I guess he was sort of in the lane first, but this one is just sort of just two dicks having a pissing contest. God damn, it's really coming down hard out there. It's gonna power wash my car. Z pissing contest. Horn honking temper tantrum. Yep. I'm not saying that I'm not like that too. I'm not saying that I'm levitating above the rest of us. I'm equally capable of that kind of childish behavior when I feel like I've been wrong. So, let's not pretend like any of us are any better. Right? People are assholes. Oh! Oh, damn! Oh, I felt that. Oh, I fucking felt that. Let's see that again. That was a thunk. It's a rebel. And that's entirely the bus driver's fault. That's entirely the bus driver's fault.
What is happening? Holy
Oh shit, runaway wheel.
holy shit. Who's trying?
Tire rolled off to the shoulder in the grass behind me. I don't believe anyone behind me was hit.
That's great, man.
Yeah, that just happened. That happened to my mom and my dad one time. I mean, before I was born, but they were going down the road and the wheel just came off. And I mean, it happens sometimes. They're only held on by bolts, and those bolts can come loose, and they come loose enough that wheel's gonna go flying off, and yeah, it's not gonna be a fun time. Where's your signal, buddy? Ooh, came inches away from getting hit. It sounded, and that's the thing. It can sound like you get hit because your car can be clunking. The brakes shit could be shifting around inside the car. That could sound like the car got hit. I thought they got hit. I thought they scraped, but yeah, that was lucky. I was lucky. Yeah, inches away. And again, oh, here we go with these dicks. And again, like I've been there where it's like, oh shit, when you're inches, you missed that shit by a coat of paint. Yeah, get over to the side, losers.
What'd you say? I didn't hear you. What'd you say? I'm supposed to be on the road.
Go fuck yourself. You don't pay for shit. You're the asshole.
You're a pussy, man. Go suck your dick, you pussy. Let's go. Let's go, mother. Pussy.
You're so fucking tough. You fucking losers are so fucking tough.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah, now you're fine. Nothing you do on a bike is your finest moment. If you ride a bike, you're a piece of fucking shit. That guy was entirely in the right. Get the fuck off the road. You don't pay for shit. You're not licensed. You're not registered. You don't follow the rules of the road. You don't respect other fucking people. You're a fucking piece of garbage. Fuck that. Newark. Newark is like the kind of like the Brooklyn of New Jersey. Like it's very like. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some nice parts in Newark, but then there are some parts in Newark where it's like, oh, fuck, we are in Newark. Oh fuck, we are in Newark. Damn. Damn, it's like you ever seen in the movies or some shit where they want to depict a high crime area and like everything's run down and all the windows are boarded up and everything's graffitied? You think that's a set, right? You think that's like a Hollywood set that they manufactured? No, no. They just go to Newark and take fucking video of the area. Cause that's what that shit looks like. Newark, there's certain parts of Newark that just look like a perpetual crime scene. They just look like murders just keep happening. Like it's the set for the first 48. I swear to God, Newark is an absolute. Parts of Newark are an absolute shithole. Cause there's a really nice section of Newark that's like really up, like just like Brooklyn. There's really nice parts of Brooklyn where it's really upscale, and you're like, holy fuck, this is Brooklyn. And then there are some parts of Brooklyn where we're like, we're in Brooklyn! Where it's like, oh shit, we are like the front lines of the gang war, dude. Like, nah, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here at all. This is a scary fucking place. And Newark is much the same. So let's see what part of Newark we're going to be driving into and what types of people from Newark we're going to be dealing with. You know, again. Okay, so he's on the entranceway, right? Now, there's so much space right here, right? Right here. If he just waits for this white car to pass, yields to the traffic that's already existing in the lane he wants to go into, like the rules of the road state, right? And then merges in behind the white car, there won't be any fucking conflict. Look how much fucking space there is, my guy. Look how much fucking space there is. You could be a bus and you could merge into this bitch. You could be a goddamn Greyhound bus and merge into this shit. But no, you gotta get in front. You gotta cut all these people that are already in the road off instead of going back here where you should be. See? I'm more important. And then, of course, this guy, Mr. Bad... Wow, it's a double play, because you got this guy, Mr. Bad Driver Never Misses an Exit, fucking cutting over the pork chop bone, or whatever the fuck you want to call this shit here. Because instead of fucking getting off here, where he fucking should have, he was like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be cutting off here. Whoop! So what you've got a case of here is Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Oh no, it's a new. I wonder. I think the guy I did was Let me check. I'm pretty sure it was a white Jeep. I used him in my thumbnail, so. KML 8933. Nope, not the same. Not the same. All right, because this guy, anytime I see like a grayish, like this particular kind of model Jeep, I'm always reminded of this particular asshole here, who, well, you can look this video up if you want to see what the fuck happened with this particular. I really wanted to put unhinged retarded asshole, but a year ago when I made this video, I wasn't certain if you could put that in a fucking thumbnail. because that guy was an absolute fucking maniac. So I was about to be like, is this gonna be the same guy? Did I just capture the same dude as this guy? Like just upon his travels in fucking mental illness? But nope, it's a different asshole in a gray Jeep. Do you not know how to go?
You have your own lane!
Yeah, it's not even like it's a fucking, it's a slip in. It's go, my brother in Christ, fucking go. If you don't, this is why I want to put a bull bar on my car. You will go. No, you're gonna go. You're gonna go. You will proceed one way or a motherfucking other.
Can you believe this shit? He's stopped dead! He is stopped dead! This mother...
Oh, what a fucking retard. What an idiot. God, people. Jesus fucking Christ, some people. Oh my god, I saw this before. Oh my god, I saw this before. I saw this clip before. I saw this clip before. Because like I've said, before in this video a couple of times and in other videos a couple of times, I can't stand motherfuckers who use two wheels to get around. Because of shit like this. We're going to rewind this because this is a very good learning opportunity for all of you people who use two wheels to get around, right? If you can observe here, it's not easy to tell, but as you can see, the pickup truck is stopped, which would indicate that the light for this direction of traffic is red, meaning that this direction of traffic here has the right of way, right? So now you have Mr. Because I'm riding a vehicle that doesn't require registration or a license, the rules don't apply to me. Rolling down the road, right? Runs the red. And meanwhile, legitimate traffic that has the right of way has to make a quick reaction decision to not strike this idiot who, for all intents and purposes, deserves to get fucking hit for fucking running the red, but instead he avoids him and winds up crashing into this parked car. So now, because of this asshole's irresponsibility, because this guy thought that he levitates above the rest of us, because this guy thought that he was above the rules, because this fool was too cool for the rules of the road, this guy's car is fucked up, and this car is fucked up, right? This guy parked his car here, and he just went about his day, right? He's home, he's having his dinner. He's not thinking about the fact that when he goes to his car tomorrow to go to work, it's going to have been rear-ended by a vehicle, and his fucking entire frame might be bent, and he's not going to be able to go to work. Right? Unless he happens to hear that shit and then come out. He might not know until it's time for him to go to work. Then he's got to call into work and be like, hey, I might be late. I might not be able to come in because I just went to my car and it's fucking smashed from the back like fucking Bonnie fucking Blue. So, all because this prickhead here, this entitled little asshat, thought that the rules don't apply to him. So, when people ask me why I can't stand cyclists and other people who use micromobility, this is why. Shit like this. I have a catalog of shit like this from not only myself but other drivers as well, where they don't follow the rules of the road. They think that the rules of the road are just a suggestion for them. But, if heaven forbid you fucking pull up a foot past the stop line, they'll be like, you're blocking the crosswalk, you're doing this, you're doing that. All of a sudden, they want to be fucking experts on traffic law when it doesn't apply to them. Look at that shit. And now he's gonna try to go away. Look, he's gonna try to walk away scot-free. He caused a wreck. He wrecked 2 cars with his actions, and now he's gonna walk away scot-free. Yeah, you better fucking wait.
What? Yo, bro. Yo, you just crossed it. It's a green light.
Kid on scooter runs red light. Car rams into parked car, saving the kid's life. See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. This right here is exactly the situation when they go, oh, cyclists should be able to run red lights. Fucking no. Fucking no. Red light means stop, motherfucker. Okay? Red light means fucking stop. It's not your turn, dickhead, entitled cocksucking bastard. Let's see how this cooks out, because the camera, I mean, I don't know what the speed limit is on this road. If the speed limit's 40, he could be moving, but there's a chance that if this guy pulls into the road and accelerates into that turn, he can avoid it, because if you're going to do that, right, and especially if, like, you see that the road you're turning into is super empty, push it, because there are motherfuckers behind you, and they don't want to fucking have to put on their brakes because you're cutting in. And see, he slows the fuck down. You should be pushing your shit in, so I don't have to push your shit in.
He just, you know, the magic of Billy's show at the garden, it wasn't dancing girls or lasers, it was the fact that he treated it like it was the last.
Where the fuck is your blinker, homie? That's what I would do too. Okay, you're gonna cut me off. I'm gonna lay on the fucking horn. Yeah. Okay. Well, what other course of action do I have? Right? I can't fucking rear end you, because then I can hurt you, and then you're gonna call the cops, and then we're gonna have a whole fucking big thing. So I'm gonna lay on the horn, and you're gonna see my middle finger out the window. You goddamn motherfucking right. Where the fuck was your signal? I'm on private property right now. Part of my job as a security guard of this property is to do patrols of this property, which is, it's about a mile of driving if I'm to circle the entire property. When I am on this private property, even though it's late at night and there is nobody else around, I use my turn signal every time I make a turn. Do you know why? Because it's a habit. The same way I stop at every stop sign and red light. It's not even something I think about. It's a habit. Again, with the last thing. That kid was so used to running red lights on his scooter that he didn't think about checking if traffic was coming, and he just went because it was a habit for him to ignore red lights. Because he did it 99 times and nothing happened. So, well, what? No, nothing ever happens. I run red lights all the time. It's fine. That's what was going on in his empty little head.
I hate that song.
So your blinker does work. Ooh, that fucking fumes me. When you cut me off with no blinker and then you use your blinker, it's like, you motherfucker. You cocksucker. You cum guzzling cocksucker. You know how to use your blinker. I just wasn't important enough for you to use it before you cut in front of my car. Fuck you, fuck your mother, and fuck your entire fucking lineage.
I think that song's a novelty song. It wasn't supposed to be a hit. You guys turned it into a hit. I hate that song. Someone yelled up, you wrote it. You know that.
Oh my god, what the... You were making an abrupt maneuver, because see, you signaled, and then you cut over, right? And then you didn't signal, and you just tried to cut back, like, what were you doing? You weren't even going around anything, were you? Like, were you going around anything? No. Like, it looks like to anyone with any amount of firing neurons in their brain, what you just did right here, this frame in time and space makes it appear as though you're going to turn into the driveway of this house, right? It looks like, oh, I live here, I'm going to turn into my driveway, right? Or park on the curb. Then, all of a sudden, right here, your brain decides to fucking misfire, and you decide, I'm going to turn left. No signal, no nothing, just... And then you're gonna fucking crash out because I'm like, bro, I almost fucking hit you. So you're gonna crash out about it and be like, you don't see me? Huh? How am I supposed to know you're going to back into your driveway when you put your right turn signal on? Exactly. And like, you're crashing out over some shit when it's like you should have put, if you would have put your turn signal on when you were beginning to cut right, he would have been like, oh, okay, she might be backing up or something, or making a turn or whatever. But you just cut fucking left, rather. I mean, you just cut left with no fucking indication as to why or how, and then you're gonna fucking freak out when someone's like, yo, I almost fucking hit you because you're a fucking moron. Continues to argue me. We can call the cops if you want. Yeah, let's do that. Me. That's why you're ugly and miserable. No, that's diabolical. Oh, she remained quiet. Got her. Cooked her.
Been in Donald Trump's presence before, and Kinzinger explained what he observed here. This clip.
Oh, fuck me!
How people close to Trump.
What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
Odor. I'm genuinely surprised. Donald Trump's presence before, and Kinzinger explained what he observed.
Like, were these two chipping out at each other, and they fucking had a fucking literal crash out?
Play this clip. I'm genuinely surprised how people close to Trump haven't talked about the odor. It's truly some
Improperly secured low driver inattention. Oh, so basically just too few brain cells and too much equipment.
to behold. Wear a mask.
Something. Wait a minute. Is that Dracula? Hold on. Let's go back and listen to that real close. Let's listen to that real close.
It's truly something to behold. Wear a mask.
Yes, it is! Oh my god, it's Dracula by Rob Zombie. Yo, that is a fucking jam. That is a bop to fucking drive to. That is a fucking song and a half to drive to, my bro. Oh. This dude just chucked something out of his whip. Is that a water bottle? They brake check me. You know what? You see this? They recently introduced a bill, and now normally, I'm gonna be honest. Normally, when it comes to these, we're going to pay civilians for snitching on their fellow people. Normally, I'm 100% against these kind of bills because they don't, while they may have good intentions, most of the time, they tend to get used for petty bullshit, right? However, New York City has recently released a new program where if you catch someone illegally dumping like that, and you have the footage and shit, you can submit that footage and they'll get a ticket. And when they pay the ticket, you get a portion of the ticket. Now, I try very hard. You know, I will. Anyone who's seen my car knows I'm not a person to throw trash out the window of my car. Right? I don't smoke cigarettes. But even if I did, I probably wouldn't be tossing the butts out the window on high speeds on the highway. One, because I hate seeing trash on my highway. You know, when I drive to work, I like seeing a nice clean highway without a bunch of trash on the sides and a bunch of fucking trash bags and shit whipping around. Oh, hold on one moment. All right, I had to give some people directions. God damn, I can't believe people are on foot in weather like that. I mean, you know what? No, because as much as like I would be like, I can't believe people are on foot in weather like this. Like, bro, 5 years ago that was me. Like, it is what it is. I didn't have a car. I grew up in Brooklyn. You don't need a car to grow up in Brooklyn. Like, I got a car because I wanted this job and shit. So yeah, that was me, like walking around in this kind of fucking maelstrom back in the day. Shit, I remember one time I went to the store. It was like midnight, and I went to the store because like mom had gotten her money at midnight, so I was like, all right, at like 11:45, I'm gonna start heading over to the store. Like I think it was like on the way back, and we went. There was only one store that was like open that had good shit, and it was like a ways of a walk. So like I'm on my way back, and it's like probably late August, some shit, maybe September. Not like cover up weather, and it just starts raining like this, like heavy fucking the kind of rain where that shit comes down in sheets and just everything gets fucking absolutely drenched. When I got home, every fucking layer of clothing I was wearing was completely soaked, as if I was underwater, like as if someone had tossed my ass in a pool. So like, yeah, I mean, people do it. Like I've been softened a bit by 5 years of car ownership and looking at weather like this and going, well, I guess I'm driving. But yeah, shit, it brings back memories of when I didn't have a car and I had to brave this shit on foot. You put on a hat and something with a hood and you, as my mom would say, you walk in between the drops. But yeah, so I am very much for the because I don't like throwing shit out of my fucking window of my car. Now I mean, look, every once in a while, when I'm doing 71 on a highway, air currents might grab a fucking wrapper or something and toss it out. Now that's not something I can fucking control, and I try my hardest to not let that shit happen. Um, but this, like where he was just purposefully tossing shit out of his fucking window, yeah, fucking get him, give his ass a ticket, and give me some of that money. Fuck that shit. Cause there have been so many times where I've wanted to just like find a fucking spot on the shoulder to park on and just clean up some of the highway. Just because I'm sick and tired of driving and looking at that shit because it's so gross. I mean, I can't because like I gotta fuck it up back and like that's A, not my place. B, not my place. Is it like I shouldn't be fucking doing that? My back is fucking jacked up. But I hate the fact that the highway looks like fucking shit. man. That shit's fucking bullshit. And the funniest thing is that's a business vehicle. You know, see, a personal vehicle is just kind of reflecting on you as a person, but that's a business vehicle. That's a vehicle quite literally with somebody's like livelihood. You know, the symbology for somebody's livelihood plastered all over it. Like that also reflects on somebody else's company. You know, because if someone goes to look up that company and they see this video, they might be like, "Oh wow, I don't want to fucking contract out the services of somebody who might employ a person like that." So you know, you gotta be real careful when you fucking when you're representing something other than just yourself. And anytime you're representing something other than just yourself, for example, when I'm at work, right, and I'm wearing the shirt with the emblem of the company I work for, I have to be a certain way, and I've got to hold myself back. You know, one time somebody pulled up next to me and started screaming at me at a red light that I was a Nazi because I have a Trump sticker on the back of my car. And you know, if I wasn't wearing my work sweater, I probably would have crashed the fuck out at them. But you know, I didn't want to fucking I didn't want my company's logo to be part of that crash out. Enhance. Dun, dun, dun. Ladies and gentlemen, right here, Nissan Altima. If you ever encounter a Nissan Altima in the wild, my recommendation is, as confrontational as a person as I am, I wouldn't recommend it. Because there's like a 4 out of 5 chance that these motherfuckers are A, not insured, B, 2 to 3 months behind on their note. So honestly, they've got nothing left to fucking lose. That car isn't a fucking mode of transportation. It's a weapon. These motherfuckers are like the cavemen of fucking automotive people. These motherfuckers are the people that they don't they don't think about like the future and shit. Did he hit him? That wasn't even the thing. Oh my! I was so distracted by the Ultima because I was expecting. See, that's the experience I've had, is that I was expecting the Nissan Altima to be the antagonist of this particular story, because that's just how it works. That's like the natural order of things. Is you encounter a Nissan Altima and they do some fucked shit, right? Like I was thinking, okay, he's obviously gonna lane change right into the guy with no signal, but no, I got jebaited. Instead, box truck looks like maybe hydroplaned or something. And again, this is, you know, look, I gotta drive in rain, but I'm not a big fan of driving in rain. I don't like to drive in rain because when you're driving in the rain, you're literally a couple of seconds away from this kind of shit happening. You know, all of a sudden you're going down the highway. The next thing you know, you're Jack fucking Doherty.
Jesus Christ. What the
You had so much time. One 1,000, two 1,000, three 1,000, four 1,000, five 1,000, six 1,000, seven 1,000, eight 1,000.
What?
You had like 7 whole ass seconds. 7 1,000s, motherfucker, to make your fucking move. And now you want... See, I gotta watch what I'm going to say because the inner me wants to say something that would possibly get me fucking a 7-day on Twitch. Like, beep. There we go. You had 6, 7, 5 seconds. 5 seconds is a long time to just sit there and not do shit. Like, are you counting your pubes, making sure they're all still there?
What? You don't want to stop? You.
Is that a stop all the way?
What? You don't want to stop? You.
No stop, no indicator. He stops, rolls down his window.
What?
Funny how many New York plates you see in New Jersey and how many New Jersey plates you see in New York. I mean, we're neighboring states. Like, there's so many, you would forget that, like, the only way to get from one to the other is to cross a tunnel or bridge. Like, you forget that sometimes because you see so many New Jersey plates. Even Pennsylvania, like, the only way to get to Pennsylvania from New York is to go through New Jersey. Ask me how I know.
Bro, you don't want to stop at the stop sign? Yeah, you got the stop sign. I have the right of way. You're not going to stop, bro. What are you doing? What's your rush, bro? Yeah, whatever.
And then, if there's a stop sign there, you gotta stop at the fucking stop sign. You gotta when it's not an all-way stop, it can appear very unfair that you gotta watch the traffic go by, but you gotta wait to merge in. And honestly, I don't like intersections that are only controlled one way via a stop sign, because it invites shit like this. When you have an all-way stop, there's a flow. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you have this, you got people, and you see all the traffic going, and they might even think it's a stop all-way and think, wait, you're supposed to stop for me because someone else went in front of you when now it's my turn, not realizing that their side is the only side being controlled by a stop sign. And honestly, I don't think every intersection should be always stops, but I think more should than already are.
22 million
Yeah,
are
you.
wasted every year in fish oil production.
He sits in the left lane without blinker and cuts off vehicles to make his left when the light turns green.
Oh, and you don't want to yield either, huh? To your left?
Wow. Oh, I hate people who do that. People who cut off from the fucking... See how this is a turn-only lane? Right? See? Turn only. So you're only supposed to be in this lane here. Let me my pointer. You're only supposed to be in this lane if you're going this way. So fuckface here is going to go, and then he's going to cut all these cars off by cutting off and improperly using the lane. You know, if I was younger and in better shape, There's a part of me that would want to become a traffic cop. Just so I could be the pettiest, most asinine... Nope, improper lane usage.
Oh, and you don't want to yield either, huh? To your left?
Again, it's the attitude of, I'm too good for the rules. The rules shouldn't apply to me. I'm special. I'm better than you. For whatever retarded, gay, arbitrary reason you want to fucking say. What fucking reason you got that you're better than me, huh? There's no fucking good reason. What, because you're driving a more expensive car? That means fucking nothing. None of it means fucking anything. I paid for a license and a registration the same way you pay for a license and registration. We're both motorists. We're both equal. We both took the same fucking test, asshole. What a fucking retard.
Oh, and you don't want to yield either, huh? To your left?
Turn right, then turn right.
And again, you have the telltale sign. Hold on, can I, oh, it's order, okay. Unfortunately, dash cams aren't as clear as we would like them to be, because most people don't, I mean, you know, most people don't think of a dash cam as very important until it becomes very important. And most people don't turn their dash cam footage into content, so they don't typically, you know, they just let it like record over in a loop, so they don't really like worry about the quality. But I mean, we can see this is a fucking Nissan, so already we know why. Nissan drivers don't. Nissan drivers. Nissan drivers are a special case, and by special, I mean special ed. Bonk!
우리 뒤에?
어, 씨. 와.
우리 뒤에서 박은 거. 밑에는 안 박았어?
우리 안 박았어.
Let's see.
박았어.
Because it doesn't even look like the other car was at fault at all. Let's see. I mean, he already cut the mustard. Yeah, he cut the mustard hard. Like, his emblem is damn near in between the two yellow lines, which is like perfectly splitting the lane. Like, he is splitting this lane like the mailman split his mom to make him. Like right here, look. Look. You've got the emblem of his car, which is like the midpoint of his car, right? And you make a line. What's that? What's that? The fucking midpoint in between the two fucking yellow lines. So yeah, this guy was doing nothing wrong. He was just fucking just existing, and all of a sudden he gets fucking. The next thing he knows, his car is making out with a Nissan.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, man. Fucking Nissan drivers. Smell my fingers. You know, I know it's very. Hold on, let me pause it. I know it's very tempting when you're in a lane like this and you see that like your lane isn't moving a lot and the other lanes are moving more. Like right here, you see they're all piled up while traffic seems to be flowing fairly freely in the left two lanes. And I can understand the temptation of wanting to jump over. But that doesn't absolve you from the responsibility of putting on your blinker, checking your blind spot, and yielding to traffic already existing in the lane. You know, again, I don't want to sound like the fucking driver's manual, but that's what the fuck you're supposed to do! Because it prevents shit like this. On the rear ends, the car in front of them swerves in my lane.
$2 credit terms. Jackpocket.com/TOS/free ticket promo.
You're the type of person who always expects a little more out of life? Then it might be time for a 2024 Kia Telluride X Pro.
What
With its gloss
are
grille
you?
and amber headlights, this
What are you doing, step bro? Step bro, what are you doing? No, you can't do that. Just because your car is facing the right way doesn't mean you can just reverse up a hill.
SUV is stylish enough to stand out in any setting. With its Pro can take you beyond your expectations. And beyond that, the 2024 Kia Telluride X Pro. Welcome to /Telluride today. Kia.
Wait, did he just toss shit at the car?
The 2024 Kia Telluride X Pro. Welcome to /Telluride today. Kia.
Wait, did he toss a bottle and it bounced off the car and hit his car too?
On that, the
Did his car take recoil damage from the attack?
Telluride X Pro. Welcome to /Telluride today.
Yeah, it bounced off the car. Why was he tossing shit at the car? I mean, like,
Pro can take you beyond your expectations. And beyond that, the 2024 Kia Telluride X
I mean, what did the Nissan Rogue do apart from just being a
Pro.
Nissan?
Welcome
I mean, that's enough.
to Telluride today. Kia.
Oh, they had beef from before. Let's go back and let's see.
Pro. With its person who always expects a little more out of life?
$2 credit terms. Jackpocket.com/TOS/.
Oh, okay. So I guess they had some sort of confrontation because we see the guy getting back into his car. So let's pause it. Okay, so yeah, we can see the red SUV behind the guy in the white pickup, right? We can see the red SUV behind him. So I'm guessing that the two of them had some sort of confrontation, and the guy in the white pickup truck was not done with confronting the guy, or was he clearly wanted more smoke because he
You're the type of person who always expects a little more
he
out of
threw
life.
he threw it into
Then it might be
reverse.
time for a 2024
He flew
Kia Telluride
uphill
X Pro.
in reverse
With its gloss black
on a
grille
narrow
and
road
headlights,
by a
this
school bus.
SUV
Like,
is stylish
I mean, it's kind of skillful. I have to. Anyone who's ever put a car in reverse knows. Like, if you want your brain to be stuck on stupid and go full retard, try to maneuver a car in reverse. It is very awkward. Now, I'm not saying it can't be done. Obviously, it can be done, especially if you've got practice. But a car is a lot less easy to control going in reverse than it is going forward, especially a big old pickup truck.
enough to stand out in any setting. With its
So it looks like here he did like a 3-point fucking whipped up,
beyond your expectations.
and then he was like,
And
"Hey,
beyond that,
hey,
the 2024 Kia Telluride X
fuck
Pro.
you!"
Welcome to /Telluride today.
Bonk.
Kia.
Yo, it's so funny watching a dude with a reef on his grill and get road rage. It's like holiday season road rage. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh shit, he got out of the car. East Brunswick. I think I know where that is. Why would you do that? Did he even signal? I mean, even if he did signal, again, PSA for everyone listening here. Everyone listen up. A turn signal is a request for permission, not a declaration of intent. I repeat, a turn signal is a request for permission, not a declaration of intent. When you put on your turn signal, that doesn't automatically, magically give you the right of way. The turn signal is saying to other drivers, I would like to make a turn / change lanes / exit the highway, whatever the fuck, the turn signal is indicating. Please allow me to do so. Yeah, I would 100% be forwarding this footage to whatever company was contracting out that truck so that driver gets disciplined. And then he goes back into the fucking lane. That's the kind of shit that'll fucking drive me into a homicidal rage. Like, you almost fucking killed me. You almost wrecked my car, almost gruesomely injured me. All to be in my lane for a total of fucking 4 seconds? To go exactly to the point you were going to be before? Is this hatch open? Or that shit just... Nah, I think it's Is this hatch like fucked? Or is this shit like stupidly misaligned? Because I don't think fucking Mercedes would fucking release a car that jacked up looking. Because, god damn, bro, like, your shit ain't even lined up. And of course, our Mercedes-Benz driver is going to not use their fucking blinkers. Between Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and now Tesla, those fucking turn signals are as untouched as a fucking I don't know, girl with a chastity ring or some shit. You forced my hand. How many signal I need to cut across 3 lanes? None? Okay, I go now. Good luck, everybody else. Alright, look. 1 lane, right? Cut across 1 lane. 2 lanes. 3 lanes. How many signal I need to cut across 3 lanes? None? Okay, I go now. Good luck, everybody else. Yeah. Boom! Fuck. Once you see that steam, you know it's going to be expensive. Let's go back. Let's see if we can determine who was at fault. And I've had that happen where I've been forced on the shoulder by some asshole who doesn't know to yield. On a parkway as well. Not the Garden State, the Northern State, which is in New York, but I was doing like 80-something on the Northern State, and a dude decided to just like cut in front of me with, I don't remember if he signaled or not, it doesn't matter. He cut in front of me, and like I had to jump on the shoulder, flew by him, and fucking jumped back on the road. And God, the shoulder was there. Jeep's at fault. Although, depending on the speed the sedan was going, it might be a split fault. Wait, you see that? See that right there? That is coolant. You cracked the radiator. That's going to be expensive. That's not just bodywork. You got to get your, and that means you can't drive it. See, if you smash up your front, right? Because I smashed my. I'm looking at my car right now, and my car's front end is held on with actual duct tape, and hopes and prayers, right? That's what holds my car's front end on to the body, and a couple of screws, but not very strong screws, and they're like mounted into plastic. But like, I had a crash a couple years ago. I never had the money to get it fixed. Plus, not to mention, you gotta put your car out of commission for like a week in order to do that. And when you use your car for work, you wind up just driving around with it, right? Now, when you fuck up the front of your car, you can drive it around still. When you fuck up the front of your car and steam starts rising out of that bitch, you can't drive that shit no more. Because that means you've cracked your radiator. And if you keep driving that bitch, your engine will overheat, your head gasket will blow, your head will warp, and your car will be headed to the junkyard. And it'll be singing that song from the Brave Little Toaster. How you doing, Spike? Did anyone have a stop sign? Was there... You can't be serious. New Jersey DOT, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, and the thing is, like, see, my car is fucked up in the front. When I fucked up my car, I had to get a new headlight, right? My passenger side headlight was shattered. My car's grill is like all types of fucked up. And my car doesn't have a reservoir for washer fluid anymore. But the radiator still works. So I can still drive it. Now, if I had fucked up the radiator, then that's it. I gotta fucking pay at least to get that fixed. But so, let's see. There's gotta be a stop sign here, right? Yeah, because if you see, there's one here that looks like a stop sign, which means there should be one. I think that's it here. If you look, I can see that appears to be the stop sign. So this guy is the asshole. Bonk! Licensed for 12 days and got T-boned already by a stop sign running idiot. It could be worse. I was licensed, I got my license in like spring or summer of 2020. I got my first car actually 5 years ago, like 2 days ago. So in like November. It was the day before Christmas Eve that I had my first car crash. It was 100% my fault. I was a fucking retard. I had just gotten my car and I was feeling myself and I thought I was on top of the world. And I reversed really hard out of a Dollar Tree parking lot and wound up backing into a Honda Accord that was splitting parking spaces. So because I thought that they were to the left of me, I didn't realize that I was going to fucking smash into them. And that's why I pay $700 a month for car insurance until next month. Because after next month, I believe my last car crash will finally be off my record. So my rate should go down because I had that crash, and then I had a crash like a year and a half later, I think, or a year later, in like spring, where I got T-boned because I was making a left onto a two-way street, and there was like a shrub or some shit that kind of like blinded the traffic. So when I made the left, I didn't see a Honda Pilot come by and got fucking T-boned, and there was another crash on my record, and then Ironically enough, I got into the crash with my gray car, which now I think is going to finally be going off my record this year. I'm not sure if that one was actually on my record, because like the other two we reported and shit, but this one was kind of, there were some other circumstances, but I know my rate's going down next year because we're finally like getting to that point. Not to mention my car is no longer a new car now. It's a almost 4-year-old car. Like in March it'll be 4 years old. God damn, 4 years. Can't believe it's been almost 4 years since I got that thing. No wonder my battery's all fucked up. It's about time to replace that bitch. So at least your first accident wasn't your fault, you know? I mean, it still sucks. It always sucks when you get into a car crash. But, like, I have to say, look, I gotta be honest. Every car crash that I've gotten into that was major was my fault. Like, there was one time where, like, I let off the brake a little bit too much and, like, rolled forward into someone's car, and luckily there was no damage, and then literally like a week later, someone rolled back into my car and there was also no damage. So like, I got rear-ended. I mean, I rear-ended someone and then I got like reverse rear-ended with no damage. And I actually did crash into someone last winter, but because it was like during a blizzard, they were like, "Don't worry about it. It happens," and we didn't even exchange information because like it was no one's fault. It was just an act of God. So we just kind of like both agreed. Like there was nothing neither one of us could have done. In fact, chat, remember 1033. Remember 1033. Hey, this is a really nasty fucking snowstorm here. I think I put on my hazards at the time. Yeah, it's snow for you. Okay. Thank you. You too, man. Stay safe. So yeah, that was the time I hit a car. Can I go back? Oh. Oh yeah. I showed earlier because this guy. This guy comes out of nowhere. Let's see. Oh. So like. we go. 10:33. Yeah, you know, that's just the kind of thing that sometimes happens in the blizzard. And you know, I was a very sketchy drive to work that night.
Oh shit!
Oh, let's go back and see that. I was texting my girlfriend.
Oh shit!
It's not that hard. It really isn't that difficult. When you're entering a roundabout, you just yield to traffic already in the roundabout. That's like the only real fucking thing you have to remember. I don't understand how people find roundabouts so difficult. I mean, they're a little complicated, yeah, but like, if a roundabout is too complicated for you, I've got some really bad news. You probably shouldn't be driving an automobile. Okay? If a roundabout is too much for your tiny little walnut brain to comprehend, then perhaps controlling 3 tons of steel and glass and flammable liquid is a little above your fucking level. Maybe you should get a bus pass. South Jersey. Yeah, and you know, I'll admit that is something I sometimes do when I'm making a turn is if if I can safely compound that turn with a lane change, I will do so. Where I'll be like, okay, I'm going to turn and then get into that lane. But I'll only do it if I know it's safe and I know that, you know, I'm not going to be in someone's way. Otherwise, I wait and I make the lane change when it's appropriate. Who's at fault here? Black car doesn't have a clear view of the main road due to a position of the convertible heading south. Yeah, this was hard to determine. Sometimes road design just sucks. Like here, like when the hill blocks the view, you know, you gotta go extra careful. You've gotta maintain situational awareness and, you know, dislodge cranium from rectum. So many things would be so much easier if people learned to dislodge their cranium from their rectum. Say it again with me, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if he's using his blinker or not, but it doesn't matter. Blinker is asking permission, not announcing intent.
What the fuck are you doing?
Lyndhurst. Holy fuck. Oh shit. Damn, that caused a whole big ass fucking. See, that's the kind of shit. Cause see, not only does this cause a crash, not only does this cause a crash, but now you got debris all over the road, right? That could possibly damage someone's car. There's at least a couple of cars here that now have to be recovered by a towing company, which means they're stuck on the road until a tow truck comes. The police are probably going to have to come, which means that some of these lanes aren't going to be able to use, which means people are going to be late for work. Black SUV was speeding. What are you doing, step bro? I think that's a New York plate. Oh, that's one of mine, isn't it? The whole ramp's gonna back up, and not only does that cause traffic in that immediate area, but it causes a massive slowdown way back down the road. Because I'll be going home and I'll be like, why the fuck is everything bunching up? And then like fucking a mile and a half down the road, I'll see like 3 cars fucking all jacked up on the side of the road with a bunch of cops and shit. I'll be like, Jesus Christ, these fucking idiots can't drive. And because of that, we all gotta fucking lose time out of our precious lives that we will never, ever get back.
The sequel's gonna be a musical. Yeah, I was out. I was definitely out. So let's talk about this. Before we get into any further, you motherfucker news, views, and rants, guys. Check
Let's go back and see that.
Out.
Did he run the red in a fucking Penske? No. Please tell me no. No, please tell me.
The sequel's gonna be a musical. Yeah, I was out.
Or is that a slip?
I was definitely.
No, that looks like a fucking light-controlled intersection that you are running in a... Are you really... This one's not so crazy. It's just regular East Coast idiocy. Honestly, if I had a nickel for every time I saw that on the road, I would be able to buy another car. That's just classic East Coast idiocy.
The sequel's gonna be a musical. Yeah, I was out. I was definitely out. So,
but yeah, that. It really, really looks like homie just blew a red light in a fucking rental truck. My guy, that is a big fucking truck that you cannot be just fucking playing around with.
Let's talk about this. Before we get into any further, you motherfucker news, views, and rants, guys.
Oh god, if I had money for every time I crashed out at another driver on the road. I mean, yeah, again, why you have all this space ahead of you, right? If you want to cut in, you have from here to here. You can go up a little bit and then cut in. But no, you got to cut in right here. Why? 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 Uh-oh. Oh, not again. Ladies and gentlemen, say it with me. If you see a Nissan Altima, give them a wide berth. Because more than likely, they're like 3 months behind on their payment, uninsured, possibly driving drunk, and they have absolutely no regard for you or your fucking safety. They don't even have any regard for their own fucking safety. They're gonna get debated. But I'm still gonna say we absolutely need to increase CDL requirements. I'm still gonna say you see a Nissan Altima, you know that their car, if that car is brand new, it's still only 60,000 miles away from the transmission grenading itself. Damn. It's supposed to yield when you're turning, especially turning left. Yeah, see, turning left. It's always turning left. Do you notice that? It's always turning left. Turning left is like the fucking unlucky fucking thing for car drivers. When you're turning left, that is like the most vulnerable fucking thing you could do in a fucking automobile. I got in a crash turning left. These people fucking hit people turning left. It's just like, whenever you're turning left, you have to use every last fucking IQ point you have. "17 drivers need years old." Damn. Princeton. I think my cousin lives around there. Oh my god. You can see how hard they braked because of how the water fucking just like cascaded down over. Like watch this. You can see like when they brake, all the water on their roof just like fucking pours onto their windshield. No takesies, backsies, you already fucking committed. No! Control Z on his own fucking... Oh my god, he Control Z'd it. You're making us look bad. I mean, I literally drive the car that came out. I drive this car's replacement. This is the 6th generation Nissan. I mean, not Nissan. Fuck. This is the 6th generation Hyundai Elantra. I drive the 7th generation Hyundai Elantra. But I rented one of these, and that's why I like when I rented one of these in blue, and I liked it so much I bought my own. I mean, I didn't have much of a choice. Like my current car, I think the engine was like basically like going to blow itself up the next time I fucking went on the highway or some shit. Like, it had a bad head casting. So the cylinder head like had a weakness right in the middle, and it was either cracked or was going to crack. So unfortunately, I had to get rid of that car, and it breaks my fucking heart to this day to think about the fact that, like, I love that car, but I couldn't fix it. I hate to say this because this will apply to me, but maybe. Because some of you motherfuckers seem to forget shit. Some of you motherfuckers seem to forget how to fucking drive. God damn. Shit went chaotic in like a second. Let's see. let's replay that. I want to show you this because this brings a fury to my soul like no other. You had time. Let's go again. Because, in fact, let's slow-mo it. We're gonna slow-mo this. Okay, and I want to show you. This is what I'm talking about. Right? Light's green. He's going. Now, he's already beginning to apply his brakes. Why? The light is green. Even if the light turns yellow, as long as you have crossed over, you can still go through. Okay, light's yellow. Now, in where I work, when I'm approaching an intersection, there's a little calculation going on in my head where I go, okay, if the light turns yellow now, I've got a 60% chance of making the light. I've got an 80% chance of making the light. If the light turns yellow now, I will make the light regardless if it turns yellow now. Because I know with pretty fair assumption in Long Island, where I drive on the Long Island roads, when the light turns yellow, you can go 4 1000, 3 1000, 2 1000, 1 1000, and then the light will turn red. Even at the worst, even in New York City, where they're stingy as fuck with yellow lights, you still have 2.5 seconds to get over the line to be in the intersection and complete your crossover. Why are you braking, my homie? Like, you're at a full stop with a yellow light. That infuriates me. You're at a full stop with go. Even if I still have to stop at the red light, I'll be at pole position. There'll be no dipshit in front of me who will be too busy checking Twitter to realize that the light has turned green. I can't tell you how many times there's been a car in front of me at the green light. The light turns green, and I'm like, okay, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1000. If you're at pole position and you're the first car in line when the light turns green, it is your responsibility to be looking at that light, staring contest with that light, waiting for the light to turn green so you can begin to proceed. Because you see, there's a bunch of people behind you that would also like to go through the intersection once you get the hell out of the way. I draw a box in front of me of how far it takes me to stop. When the box passes the stop bar, keep going. Yeah. Rainy day. She slammed the brakes in a changing yellow light while an attempt to change. I was found at fault. I mean, I guess I kind of get it, because, like, one time I got a red light ticket because it was, I don't know if it was raining or snowing, but, like, I still have the fucking picture from the ticket, because I was in my old Jeep, which was rear-wheel drive at the time. I don't remember if I did 4-wheel drive or not, but I hit the brakes, and that bitch kept fucking going. It went right through the fucking red, right through the fucking intersection. I got the ticket. I was like, shit. I think I just wound up paying it because I was like, man, I don't want to deal with that shit. Here we have a road sign. The road sign indicates that of the 2 lanes that are coming up, 1 lane is dedicated to either going straight or making a left-hand turn, while the other lane is dedicated exclusively to right-hand turns. Okay? commercial truck crosses over into the right-hand turn only lane, then continues to proceed to go straight. I hate people who fucking do this. I fucking hate people who fucking do this. Turning lane, dickhead. Yeah, what are you doing, you dumb fuck?
Stopping for? Go! What are you? Oh my god, yo.
Is this another guy that's just stopping? What are you stopping for? What are you stopping for? If you want to go this way, the road is clear. If you want to go this way, wherever the fuck you want to go, there's nothing in your way. Nothing is stopping you. No. Oh my god, it's a soldier. No. That can't be the soldier. That's got to be someone in the soldier's family because I can't think. You can see everything. You can go there's nothing in your way. Nothing stopping you from going. Go. Yes, I'm very impatient. I'm an Aries. Deal with it.
Yo, what are you stopping for, man? Come on.
Oh, I one time had an issue where because of an insurance snafu, I had to be without my license for like 2 weeks. So for 2 weeks, my girlfriend had to drive me around. So I was a passenger prince for 2 weeks. In those 2 weeks, my girlfriend touched the horn one time. She averaged about 50 miles per gallon, and she rarely went over 70. Me and my girlfriend are not the same when it comes to driving. I am very much, if you fuck up, I'm going to let you know. You will know. You will know that you fucked up because I will let you know. How will I let you know? In every way possible. I will flash my high beams. I will sit on my horn with all 217 pounds of my fat ass. I will lean all of that onto my horn. I will roll down my window in the middle of a sub-zero blizzard to flip you the bird while going 70 miles an hour with negative 20 wind chill. Me and my girlfriend are not the same when it comes to that. She is way more patient than I. I am I don't want to say I'm a maniac because I'm not. I'm territorial. As long as you're chill, I'll be chill. But the moment you think that you have the right to violate my right of way, the right to do something that is against the rules to me, I'm going to take it very serious and I'm going to flip my shit. And I'm going to chimp the fuck out. You know, I don't go to New Jersey a lot, but sometimes I see like a corner and I'm like, yo, have I been here before? Like, have I eaten here? I know it's probably just like another similar corner from another place, but like, I've seen so many like corners that look just like this in Jersey. Because I go to Jersey sometimes. I got a storage unit in Jersey and I got a cousin in Jersey.
I'm taking the top off.
Every day we say And you're just a patient bitch. Dedication to
Exit the traffic circle onto Waxhaw Marvin Road.
Again, that's probably an intersection that would benefit from being a four-way stop if it isn't. Recently in my neighborhood, they put up a I've been in my neighborhood for 36 years, almost 37. Wow, I'm old. They put a stop sign at the end of my block for the first time in a long time, and it's actually a good thing because the road I live on, at the end of my block, there's only one way you can go. You can only turn right. You can't go straight, and the road that you're turning onto is also a one way, so you can't turn left. So everyone has to turn right. So for the longest time, there was no stop sign there, but there was a stop sign for the street that it crossed that you turned on to. So a lot of people would assume that they don't have to, that you making the turn would have to stop because you have to yield to the traffic already in the road. But they have a stop sign, and for the longest time, we didn't. So we actually didn't have to yield. And they finally put in a stop sign, and I was like, that's actually a good thing because it's, even though I now have to stop at that stop sign every time I pull out to go to work, I like it because it reduces the amount of conflicts. When you have ambiguity in road design, it invites conflict where someone might not know the correct procedure. When you see a stop all way, everyone knows, okay, I stop, I go, you go. So it's we take turns, everything works. There was another intersection like that where it wasn't a stop all way, it was only a stop one way. And whenever I would turn right onto it, I would have to look far down the road because the road I was turning onto was not controlled by a stop sign. Two-way stops do suck. And so a lot of times I'd have to stop my turn because even though I had stopped at the stop sign and I was going to go, someone would come along. Now there's a stop sign there as well. So it's now a four-way stop. So if I'm here first, I go, and then you go, and we all take our fucking turn. And I'm not stuck waiting for a million fucking years to go around the block so I can find a fucking parking space so I can go home because it's fucking 6 o'clock in the morning. Because a lot of the times I take that particular route to look for a parking space that's a block away from my house because none of the good parking spaces are available, so I have to look for a less good parking space. Parking in New York sucks. Whoa. What's tire grip on wet roads? Yeah? I mean, your fucking car twerked into my car, bro. That put a tightness in my chest. The amount of rage that I get when I see a car flying down the fucking shoulder. Oftentimes, if I see a car in my rear view going down the shoulder, I will take my car and I will lane split so that I'm halfway in the shoulder so they have to go behind me. And then I will make eye contact with them in my mirror and I will make the gesture, behind me. Behind me, asshole. You're not special. This isn't a lane for you to just cut in front of everybody. Nope. Nope. Not today. Not with me. No. No, 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 no. No. bad driver. No, don't make me roll up a newspaper. It infuriates me because the entitlement of thinking I'm just gonna jump on the fucking shoulder, shoot past everyone who's waiting their turn in line, doing the right thing, and then I'm just going to cut into a gap that appears in front of all of these people and cut the line and make all of these people behind me have to wait a little bit longer because I'm a selfish, entitled asshole. That's the kind of shit that makes me want to fucking lose my shit.
MP 5604, Pennsylvania.
This one's hard to judge. And maybe that wasn't the shoulder. It's hard to tell because New York and New Jersey roads are so fucking shitty that could be a lane and you think it's a shoulder because of how fucking rough it is. But one thing I do have to say is, for some reason, people with Pennsylvania plates, they do tend to be very bad drivers. I think it's a zero shoulder too. It's hard to tell because the conditions of these roads are so bad that like a lane can look like a shoulder sometimes with how there's a road I go on to in my neighborhood called Meeker Avenue. And it's the road that runs alongside the Brooklyn Queens Expressway, which like shoots right through my entire neighborhood. So if you want to get onto the BQE, the Brooklyn Queens Expressway, from my neighborhood, you get onto Meeker Avenue and then you get onto one of the exit or the entrance or on-ramp points. So when I'm going down Meeker Avenue every day to go to work, there are like 2 or 3 specific spots where I could drive it 1 mile an hour. My car suspension is going to throw me around like I'm in a goddamn mosh pit because the surface of the road is like the surface of the moon. Yeah, Meeker. And it is there's one part of it that this is not on Meeker. It's the other side of Meeker. It's what is it called? I take it whenever me and my girlfriend get McDonald's and then I take her home. Lombardi. I knew it was the name of a drummer from a metal band. Lombardi Street. There's a intersection of Lombardi Street. It is literally just like a pile of like fucking slag. It's like somebody dumped a pile of slag at the intersection because when you go to the intersection, the bumps, oh my god, these bumps kill my back every time I go over them. There's no, you can kind of go over a bump slow and not, no, there's no going over it slow. You're going to feel it because they don't fix the roads. The roads in New York and New Jersey are so torn up. And part of it, I was talking to my girlfriend about this today, part of it is that they have overweight trucks. They had to put in sensors because, you have a truck, and I don't know the exact numbers, so I'm just going to make up numbers. But let's say you have a tractor trailer. And you can fill up that, the law says you can fill up your tractor trailer with 20 tons of shit. Right? And so now you've got guys that own a trucking company and they fill up their tractor trailer, but they put 20 tons of shit in the tractor trailer and there's still room for more shit. So what they do? They put 22, 23 tons of shit in the tractor trailer. And no one will know the difference. And the roads get a little bit more beat up. And every truck does that, and every other truck does that, every third truck does that. When you've got the fucking, 3,000 trucks going over the fucking BQE a day, and 1,000 of them are several tons overweight, beating up the roads, And then you've got DOT spending money on ridiculous, retarded shit instead of actually repaving and repairing the roadways that serve the people. You wind up with roads that are complete fucking mashed potato fests. And it is driving around some of the roads in my neighborhood, it is an absolute nightmare. Like, my spine takes a beating whenever I drive around my area. I was hard to tell, but it was a good save. Ooh, this is so sketchy. Because it's like, it's wet, it's misty, you can barely fucking see shit. Everything's slippery. The whole, it's just a fucking giant gumbo soup of, let's create a disaster. And you know, that's the thing I hate. I hate people who drive in the rain like it's not raining. Don't get me wrong. I like going fast. One thing you can never accuse me of as a driver is being a slowpoke. When I get on the highway, I move. Right? You'll never see me in the left lane with a football field of space in front of my car and the next car. I move when I'm on the highway, you know? I'm not a slowpoke. I don't impede traffic. But when it's raining, that becomes a different fucking story. Tires are less grippy. Stopping distance is increased. Visibility is decreased. So, that means you should lower your fucking speed. You know? Look, I go fast. Anyone who knows me knows I go fast. One time, I merged onto the highway to get on to go home, and I merged into the HOV lane because I'm lucky enough that during the times when I go to and from work, the HOV lane is it's from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. Luckily, I'm not on those roads at that time, so the HOV lane is just another lane for me. So I merge into the HOV lane, and I just decide I want to say, I'm going pretty brisk. Wonder what speed I'm going. I look down at my speedometer, and that bitch said 102. So I'm not a slowpoke, but I only do that when the weather is clear and the roads are empty. When you're driving like it's normal on wet roads like this, you're inviting disaster. You have to be more careful. You know, one of the big accident I got into where my car got fucked up was because I was driving in the rain and among other things, you know, I couldn't see, my car was over full, so my windows were blocked. It was raining, so I also couldn't see. And for the one time in my life, I made a turn when I was signaling because I was supposed to go left, but then they're like, no, go right. Or was it go right and then go left? One or the other. We're like, I went to go one way and then I was supposed to go another way. And I didn't check and wound up fucking like sideswiping a car. And rain was a contributing factor. You know, you drive differently in the rain and the snow. You don't drive normal. Look, if a giant ass fog rolls in and I can barely see, I don't fucking book it. Because guess what? A doe's ass might appear out of the fog like it did, 3 fucking summers ago when I was driving home in my old Jeep. I was flying home down one of the back roads in Long Island, and I wasn't going crazy fast, but I was going a little bit over the limit, and I make a curve, and all of a sudden, my headlights catch the big ass of a doe. And I go, holy shit, and I fucking swerve around it. And luckily, I didn't crash, I didn't roll over, I didn't hit the doe, but, that made me think, hey, I should be a little bit more fucking careful when I can't fucking see. where shit's going because I almost hit a doe, a deer, a female deer. Yeah, you know, you gotta, and especially when it's raining and shit, or when visibility is limited, you gotta take it easy. You know, if it's a straight road and you can see all the way in front of you and there's nothing in front of you, yeah, open it up a bit. Go ahead, have some fun. But on a windy road, you know, where you've got a blind curve, maybe don't do that because it could be a deer, it could be someone's car broken down, it could be someone going slow, it could be you know, the curve could be tighter than you know and you wind up fucking hitting a wall or some shit.
Nuts?
You know what they say, a bad driver never misses an exit. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been in a situation where it's like, oh fuck, no, not here. At least he didn't fully commit. He stopped. Oh dear. Well, someone's going without power tonight. He went off the road and hit a power line. Or hit a tree or something that hit a power line. And let's see, because I think we got some lane splitting idiots here. Yep. We got some splitiots. Oh, we got splitiots. You know, again, I if I had $1 for every time I fucking said it in this video, I'd probably make more than I would off YouTube monetization. This is why I have an issue with people who ride two-wheeled vehicles. Instead of following, this is clearly, anyone with a functioning brain can tell, this road has precisely 2 lanes of travel. 1 lane in this direction, and 1 lane in this direction. So, there's no room for vehicles to go around, right? This car can't try to cut around this car, right? There's 1 lane, you're not supposed to go around. But because they're driving a two-wheeled vehicle, they think that because they might be able to fit, they can make a second magical little lane just for them right here. And of course, it's 2 dipshits on a scooter rather than just 1. And of course, they don't even know how to ride the thing well because they're dipshits. Oh shit. I mean, they hit her. They broke fuck, I forgot what that's called. The rocker panel, I think. They broke the rocker panel. Luckily, it was just a trim for the rocker panel, not the metal piece like on my old Jeep, where that bitch was rusted out and I had to fucking have someone weld in like some new steel like over here. And yeah, the moped was 100% total. It's a fucking moped.
Oh, whoa, what the f, man? What the f? What's going on?
Jesus Christ. Uninsured and unlicensed. You know, I want to know something. I want to know something. How the fuck do you get your hands on a vehicle if you were uninsured and unlicensed? How do you have access to a motor vehicle if you were uninsured and unlicensed? How? What fucking retard let you use their car? Like, if I went to someone with no insurance and no license and I say, let me drive your car, you know what they would tell me? Fuck no, you're gonna wreck it! And then I'm gonna have to fucking cover it. Stop the world, I wanna get off.
On today. Damn, man.
Ooh, fucking
Shit.
oh, sandwiched. Oh. Got fucking spit roasted, bro. You got, yep, there goes your fucking windshield, there goes your bumper, there goes your rear bumper. These are the kind of things that keep me up at night. These are the kind of things, because, again, you're sitting in traffic, there's nothing you can do to avoid it, and then some asshole just fucking smashes you from the back like you're Bonnie fucking Blue. Oh my god, how many Nissans can we have in one frame? And yes, I'm a Nissanophobic. Because Nissan drivers are just... They're unglued. Bro, they're unglued. Like, I've seen so much crazy shit from... Just go to r/Nissan drivers. Spend 2 minutes on that subreddit, and then you'll be like, yeah, no, Nissan drivers need their own island. Like, we need to find another Australia, pave it with a bunch of roads, and just load up fucking barges with all the Nissan drivers in their cars, and just unload them on that island and let them all crash into each other. We should do that. And we should broadcast it.
What's this car doing? He's not even looking at us. Like, what? Sir. Almost just hit that car.
You're supposed to yield. New Jersey Turnpike. Oh, I've been on this so many times with my cousin. Ah! Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Something very similar. Wait. Did they come from the other side? No, they spun out. That happened to me in my first car, my Jeep. I was driving and I had just gotten a tire replaced. And like I had gotten it replaced when I was like mad sleep deprived and shit, so I didn't check. And the tire was like one size too big for the wheel on the other side of the axle. And I had read that you're not supposed to, if you have like mismatched tires, like if you're using your donut, you're not supposed to put it into 4-wheel drive because that can fuck up the transfer case. So my dumbass was like, all right, I'm not going to use the transfer case then. I guess I'll just drive in the fucking snow in rear-wheel drive like a fucking dumbass. So I'm driving, and now the road is plowed. The lanes are plowed. Snow is still coming down a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's just little flurries. But there's a lot of snow on the shoulder. So, like, the lanes themselves are fairly clear. Maybe a little bit of whiteness on them. But the shoulder is complete fucking snowbank. So I'm driving, and like a millimeter of my fucking driver's side tire decides to make contact with the snow on the shoulder. The next thing I know, my fucking Jeep makes its best fucking imitation of a Beyblade and lets it rip. Because I was just fucking spinning. I was just fucking spinning on the fucking LIE. Just woo, 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 woo. I wound up coming to a stop facing oncoming traffic with my heart in my fucking throat, making a 3-point turn in the snow on the fucking expressway. When I got home, when I got to work that day, I lit up a cigarette for the first time in a very long time because I was like, holy fuck, I literally almost died today. Like, if I had hit a wall or hit another car, or I could have been fucking killed, bro. Like, I could have legit died there. That could have been the end of the story, the end of the book, the other hardcover, right there. Boom, close the page. That shit was absolutely fucking terrifying, and it instilled into me, hey, this whole driving shit, it's a big fucking deal. It's not something to be fucking taken lightly, and you know, you can fucking die from this shit, so maybe treat it like something that can fucking kill you. And ever since then, I've been like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do, like, I'll drive, you know, I'll drive within my skill level, but I'm not gonna do nothing stupid where I'm gonna get myself killed. Fuck that noise. Cause that very well could have happened in my Jeep. Oh damn, homie's trunk. Yo, that was like, there's a point in my life where, like, if my trunk would have smashed open like that, especially on a windy, stormy day, like, the entire road would have been covered in Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which would have been a hilarious and tragic sight at the same time. Just like Yu-Gi-Oh cards fucking everywhere, like it was Battle fucking City or some shit.
You know, quite honestly, the defensive game plan that the Vikings had for whatever the Giants were hoping to do.
What are you doing? What are you?
Out to be really good.
Sure. What are you doing?
Game plan,
Looks like he's back in that ass up.
What?
Turned out to be better than the Giants' game plan defensively to stop him.
Well, and here's the thing.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's just
parking right there. She was already parked before attempting the ridiculous and illegal maneuver. I mean, I've done some. See, that's the thing. If I have to do a crazy maneuver in order to get into a parking spot, I wait until it's clear. Like last week, I had gotten home and there was a parking spot like across the street and down the block from my house, and so I was on one side of the road and I had to be on the other, and so I was like, I really don't want to go down the road, make a right, make another right, go down 2 blocks, make a right, make another right, go down a block, make a left, all to be across the fucking street. So what I did was I crossed over. You know, I went through the intersection. Oh yeah, those cars would be toasted. I would not be getting those cards back. I went to the intersection and I pulled in like right by the curb. I was by a fire hydrant, but I was in my car. I waited for the traffic to pass. When the traffic was clear, I did a 3-point turn, crossed over again, and parked. Another time, you know, when I have to park past that stop sign on the by my house, if I have to stop there and I got to reverse across that street, I'll stop and I'll wait and I'll look, and I'll position my car so I can look all the way down the street and see. All right, no one's coming. Then I reverse into the space, and you got to do it when you've got the opportunity. You can't just go for it. You got to fucking do it when you've got the time and the space.
Stop the basic stuff. I don't think.
Oh shit. Crash.
Wait, I want to see something. Oh, okay. For a moment I thought.
What are you doing?
For a moment I thought the shoulder was an HOV lane because I thought I saw one of those HOV diamonds. But no.
Stuff. I don't think.
Oh shit. Crash.
Damn. Shit. U-Haul van, right lane, going about 15 miles an hour with hazards on. One, this is why you stop at stop signs, ladies and gentlemen. Two, this is why two-way stops suck.
Shit. Oh.
Oh man, and this guy got hit. Oh, that's the part that sucks when it's like you weren't involved, but you got splash damage because you wound up getting fucking whacked by the fucking by the fucking recoil from the crash.
Damn, man.
At least it was only some scuff marks. I mean, that absolutely sucks, but like, at least they didn't take out your headlight or some shit, which is gonna be expensive. Like, I remember when I got into my crash, my headlight was gonna be like a couple of $100 to replace, and then I got so lucky that I found one for like $75 on eBay. Oh, New Jersey drivers. I mean, this goes to show that sometimes the stereotypes are earned.
Got a ring, oh God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that.
Oh my God. He's listening to which one is it? It was, I mean, let me go in order. It was the first one to come out was um it was the Drake song was the first one to come out. Um something with the Super Bowl. I forgot the name of it because it was whack. Then Like That. Then Push Ups. I'm gonna have to look in the fucking playlist. Hold on. Cause I know that song. I just don't remember the fucking playlists. Let me see. New playlist. I think this is it. Euphoria. It's Euphoria. Okay. Cause I know what was Like That the Like That was the Like That was the let's see, it was First Person Shooter. That was the name of the song. Okay. Yeah, Drake released First Person Shooter. Where he was talking about like how him and fucking what's that asshole's face that literally no one cares about him. Fucking soft dick. I'm not even gonna fucking say his name. The other guy was like how he was big, and then fucking Kendrick Lamar, Future, and what was the Kendrick Lamar, Future, and I forgot the fucking the producer's name. but they fucking dropped like that, which caused Drake to drop push-ups because Drake thought he had something, and then fucking Kendrick dropped Euphoria, Meet the Grams, then like Drake fucking fumbled and thought he had something with Family Matters, which I mean he did. He thought he had something with Family Matters until Kendrick dropped fucking Not Like Us, and just fucking atomic bombed his ass. He just Kendrick just fucking what's the name of it? Yeah, Not Like Us. He just fucking atomic bombed Drake with that shit. Like Drake thought he had him in Family Matters, and honestly, like probably any other MC, Drake would have had it. That was I saw the Family Matters video. I heard the Family Matters track. Like if Drake would have brought that heat against almost anyone else in the game, it probably would have been a kill shot. But the problem was, he didn't bring that shit against anyone else in the game. He brought that shit against Kendrick fucking Lamar. And Kendrick Lamar brought the heat right back that made that shit look like a fucking candle. I drove to that song so many times that I knew it off the rip. And did the automatic system actually censor the song with perfect timing?
Got a ring on God, I'm ready to double the age. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian make Pac turn in his.
The line was, I'd rather do that than make a Canadian make Pac turn in his grave, because Drake owns a ring that was owned by the late Tupac. And like what Kendrick was saying is like, man, I'll buy the ring off you for like twice what you paid for it, because I'd rather I have it than. Hold on 1 second. All right. Oh man, I haven't seen a Chrysler. I haven't seen that Chrysler in a while. The one that looks like what the fuck does it look like, a Bentley or some shit? It's the poor man's Bentley, that Chrysler. I always wanted one of those, just because it looks like it looks like a fucking expensive car, even though it's not. Yeah, let's go back for one. So yeah. So yeah, like I was saying, the I remember that because that specific line was so fire, because like he was basically offering to buy Tupac's ring off of Drake, just to be like, I would buy it off you, just so that you don't have it, because you having it is like a disgrace to Tupac. Which like, there's literally a part in the song where fucking Kendrick says, he basically says to Drake, I hate the way you talk, I hate the way you walk, I hate the way you dress. He basically says like, I hate every single little thing about you. Like he hates this dude, and I respect it, because like I got some motherfuckers that I hate a whole lot. Like I can think of 3 internet personalities right now. Well, no, 4. Fuck. Hassan Piker, and then 3 probably very few people would know that I hate Hassan Piker on principle, because he said America deserved 9/11, and he's like hyper anti-American and communist, and like he stands for everything I don't. But I have a very deep personal hatred for the other 3, because they're like, Well, two of them are from my home state, and the other one is like a version of one of the guys from my home state, just from Minneapolis. Their names are Bike Lane Bill, Miser, and what was the other one? Gersh Kuntzman. And so, like, if I ever wrote a fucking diss track about one of those guys, I would definitely like, I hate the way you walk, I hate the way you Twitter post, I hate the way you fucking, I hate the way you moderate your subreddit, and I would just have to go in on them about all the shit about them I hate too. So like, I can respect Kendrick for just fucking letting that shit out, and just opening up on fucking Drake. And by the way, just like in this song, I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. Like there's a Drake song I like. It's with Rihanna. What's My Name? That song. Fuck me, that song is old. Is that song really 15 years old? Hold on, no, hold on. I gotta check that out. Let me check that out. I'm about to need Motrin. Hold on. What's my name? Rihanna song. Chat. This shit came out in 2010. This shit 15 years old. I need Motrin. God damn it. I didn't think it was that old. God damn. 15 years? Can't be 15 years. I was just listening to that shit I was just listening to that shit like 2 years ago. Nah, man. 15 years. Damn, man. But yeah, that was a good song. Because Drake was singing. Drake's a singer. He ain't a rapper. He ain't tough. He ain't street. He's from Canada. Unless you're from the Canadian military, like he's a civilian from Canada, bro. You can't even own an AR-15. How tough do you think you're gonna be? Like, pop turn his grave. That song is a banger to drive to. I hate when people do that. Like, check your fucking blind spot before you fucking lane change. That shit, I almost had someone fucking run me off the road in a fucking work van like that shit. Shit drives me fucking crazy. Not your light, asshole. Yeah, the reverse is shame! Reverse of shame, 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 shame. Shame! Ding 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 ding. Shame! Ding 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 ding. Shame! See, I don't do that. See, they should not have turned into this lane. They should have turned into this lane here, right here. And then they should have turned into this lane, accelerated, and then lane changed. But no, they wanted to make a compound turn and lane change when someone was already occupying that space. Hence, they are a douchebag.
Well, folks, that's all we got for today. Thanks for watching. Until next time.